you know, and such, or doing, you know, but 1/4 of that function is used for actual mechanic stuff and actual cool stuff of the DPS system. Not Avatar Dynamics, but of the DPS system. There's some stuff that's actually done, some cool stuff that's actually done with it that's not used for sex. And ever since then, that's been the downfall of the, not the downfall of VR chat, but the downfall of the users of VR chat. They've all gone crazed with sex, mad, insane with sex. And Avatar Dynamics and DPS has just enabled that. And so I was scrolling through Gumroad, and I found an asset. And when I found this and I looked at it, and I looked at it and everything, I just went, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is, why? They've taken now DPS a whole nother step further. They have now made it to where, with this asset, it's a whole free thing that as an evolved form of DPS and PS. TPS is Try penetration system that's fully integrated within Poyami shaders. Also, hey there, Wolfie. I haven't seen you in forever. Ever since that Minecraft collaboration thing. Where the heck have you been? How have you been? And why did you come in with me talking about DPS within VR chat? Life's just been weh. Understandable. Understandable. Very much so understandable. Very, very weh. And it's fine. I have played many an hour in VR chat. Yeah, so have I. Not in like the last year or two, but yeah. Yeah. So, this free alternative to both TPS and DPS has taken both of them and evolved it a whole new step. Now, it adds sounds. Not it's like sounds. Well, I mean, hasn't that? No. It not only just adds sounds, it evolves the system altogether. You can. Something doesn't have the penetrator thing on it, like, you know, the actual thing that actually penetrates the shader, that has a shader on it to do the penetrating. Well, you can place it on there yourself. You can put a dummy penetrator on an object and use it. Not only that, but there's a whole thing of, like, if you penetrated something and it had a sound, if you were to have that thing penetrated still in and move it, it would not make the sound anymore. This makes it to where penetrating makes a sound, and also staying in and going makes a sound in itself, and a completely different sound, and it depends on the speed and the speed and hardness and everything of which you're actually doing that motion. The sounds change, and there's this whole what's called lewd point system. The more points you build up, the different events that can be triggered with it. And plus more. It goes so much more. It's so much more involved and in depth and everything. And I'm just sitting here like, why? I mean, it's pretty like the system and everything that had to go in with the coding for Unity and all that kind of stuff and the shader and all that stuff is impressive. It's like, I'm not gonna not recognize the impressiveness of it. But I'm just gonna ask why. It is unnecessary and it shouldn't exist. It's just why. Nothing about this surprises me, but this is how all tech is usually developed anyway, like 3D model improvements, because Overwatch off-brand demand. Yeah. Yep. It's just another step into madness. It is. It is just another step into madness. Those people could have made cool melee weapons and guns. Well, they could have just made cool animations in general. Cool avatar systems in general. Forget about specifics of melee weapons and guns, because that doesn't really matter. They could make cool avatar systems. Yeah, magic systems. Or anything else that your mind could think of, which there's so many other things that... There's so many other things. It's just... I'm just like, why? The loss of potential. Most of those things could have application in games. Take everything you stated about DPS and TPS and make it dynamic with bullets in a first-person shooter. Yeah, so people have done that. Like I said, 3/4 of the usage of DPS and TPS is for sex and sexual things. But 1/4 of it is used for actual cool things. And I have seen some people actually make some stuff for actual bullet penetration stuff and all, and that kind of stuff. Bullet penetration, weapon penetration, all that kind of stuff. Imagine a ragdoll system that adds those elements to an enemy. Yeah. Use the force. Be able to pick up anything in the world. Exactly. Because you can already, through some avatar, there are avatar systems already in place to create objects and whatever, put them in the world, and have other people be able to pick them up and everything, and have an object on your avatar separate from the world and physically interact with objects in that world. So that already exists. So someone could easily come around and be like, oh yeah, force, move object. You know, it's easy. It would be easy. However, 3/4 of VR chat's population is too focused on sex. It's like the world, though. I would barter you a shiny penny that a lot more of the world is not as crazed about sex as media and everything else makes it seem like. Sex is there. But the majority of the population, especially the majority of the Western world, I would say this, the majority of the Western world, and what I mean by that, I mean Europe and America and Canada, really don't actually focus on sex that much. You know, the people who are actually more focused on sex than anyone else in the world? Muslims, the Middle East, and Asia, and South America. Those three places are the places that are the most focused on sex. You know why? You know how that is a statistic? Look at the world's population. The West is having less and less babies, while Asia, the Middle East, and South America, their populations continue to explode because everyone is continuously having sex and having children. Well, that depends on a lot of variables. Part of the advantage of VR chat is that there's far less determinants into engagements than in real life. No risk of home, no STDs, no pregnancies, no getting discriminated against, attacked, etc. So is Japan or gens. And counterpoint, India for women kind of blows. I mean, yeah. But yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. In the places that sex is focused on less, which is America, Canada, and Europe, life for women are really good. Women hold a lot of power, and oftentimes, nowadays, hold in various positions more power than guys. But in the places where there's more of a focus on sex and such, there are more third world countries, more or less, or not in the same place as like America or the UK or Germany and such. And women's position of power and rights are less. So there's that also. And I drank all my hot chocolate. For those who are coming in, if you want to join the game, which we need 3 people to get this game started, do !join and then the pronoun or lack of their pronouns that you want the game to recognize you, and it will randomly sort you into a faction. Sketch long form discussion territory, so I tap out. I can go on and on about this kind of stuff, because it's, I mean, it is kind of fascinating in itself and all, but it's interesting how much VR chat has enabled the dark side of the internet to run wild with exploring sexual fantasies. And that's caused a general sense of madness, to be honest. A sense of madness that I don't necessarily want to be a part of. I'll give it like, I'm gonna give this probably another 30 minutes. I'll wait another like 30 minutes. Possibly 45 minutes. If we don't have the people to get a game going, I'm gonna swap over to Star Rail. So hopefully, crossing my fingers, we get the people to get this next dynasty going. As long as people are not hurting themselves or others, I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is like, as long as no one's getting hurt, it's like, yeah. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't want to hear you moaning about cum in my left ear in some conversation with two other people where you're talking about your last ERP session. while wearing an avatar that's practically naked and has impossibly big and thick hips and butt and boobs. That includes having to listen to your escapades. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that consent for the actual sexual actions is one thing, but everyone within VR chat doesn't think consent for actually talking about it exists, because talking about that kind of stuff is and has become just commonplace. It's just a common topic of conversation amongst people in VR chat. Most people are socially inept that join VR chat. They are. I wouldn't say they have a good grasp on what makes a fox pass. Yeah. I mean, that's very true. That's very true. 90% of the people who are in VR chat, faux pas, 90% of the people in VR chat are socially inept and don't know how to socialize and don't know or understand social cues. But the reason for that is because the people in VR chat have removed themselves from society in general in real life. Yeah, no, you don't see it written often. I was like surprised to see that. I was like, holy cow. I haven't seen that word in a long time. But like all good English words, we stole it when we could. Yeah, like table. 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 See, all I want to do in VR chat is run around cool adventure worlds with friends and all. And play fun games. And explore or participate in good horror worlds. Club X, Y, and Z can go by, because I don't care about them. There's too many clubs. Consolidate all your clubs into just a few. There's too many. There doesn't need to be more. It's just like every time you look, just like, oh, there's 5 more clubs. Just like chatting with people. The games and the like don't really grab you. Yeah, see, for me, it's playing games and exploring worlds. Clubs are fun now and then. Okay, so here, I'm gonna be honest. I tried getting into the whole club thing. I tried getting into the club. Like, I went to clubs. My friend had a club that he worked for and all. That was part of and all as a host or whatever. And I would join him for every night that the club was doing its thing or whatever. I tried to get into the whole club thing. And I just couldn't. I was just like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I was just like, yeah, I'm here. Sometimes the music was good. Sometimes the music was good. There was a good song here and there and all. But most of the time, I was just kind of like, yeah. But then all the people were just like, "90% of the people that were at those club events were just too far alt." Quote unquote alt. There were every once in a while there was a cool person there, a cool and fun person and all, but everyone was so like there were several people who were just satanic worshipers and other stuff, and I was just like, what in the world? Like weapons over that stuff. I like to wear more clothing and not be almost naked 24/7. I'm gonna go on adventure worlds too. Yeah, I like to dress in style. Being naked or overly flashy is not a style. Yeah, I like dressing in style. You could say 80% of people are drinkers. Pika! Hey! Hello, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Are you here to save me? Are you here to save me and actually get this game going? I've been talking for an hour. Hope your stream went well. Now hold up, we need I'm dying. We need a patrician. We need a patrician. It did for a while. had victory in the palm of your hand. Oh no. This is the scuffed save. No. This is not the scuffed save. This is, remember, we restarted, remember? I'm pretty sure we restarted, right? Or wait. Did we? No, we restarted because, oh no, this is the scuffed save. Oh no. Oh no. Then hyperinflation happened. Oh no, hyperinflation. I want to continue this scuffed save anyways. My relative is in friggin' throne, yeah. That is true. Yes, hello, welcome everyone. Why do we not have a patrician? We just need one patrician. Just one. Just one. Anyone become a patrician. Anyone, please. I don't want to play Star Rail tonight. I want to play King of the Castle. Too many cold chiefs. I'm gonna join as a rando and it put me as a chief. Yeah! Why did it put you as a chief as a rant when you have when you haven't joined before and you're new? Go figure. Oh man. You sure you haven't joined before? I think Dean was first. Hey, we have a patrician! There we go, we can start! We can start! Thank you, Maroon. Thank you. And then me and Maroon joined and were chiefs previously, yeah. Alright, let's get this show on the road! Let me make myself smaller. I'm down here now. Aha. Let's go! Still remember I was the only chief during Duke 1 and Duke 2 was the scuffed game. Then now we're at Queen Ursa. Yeah, good luck. I'll have stuff to do this afternoon. That's fine. Would join this game, but I also gotta do some post-stream stuff. I understand that. There's always post-stream stuff. Go do your post-stream stuff. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for saving me, Pika. Remember I was around for Duke 2nd. Yeah. Alright. Coronation. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Duke Hamuzan II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with. Dunk in water. Yes, it is tradition. It is tradition to dunk in the water. Go ahead and vote. Voting time. Get your votes in. Dunk the queen into the river. Dunk the queen into the river. As per tradition. To anyone that's now joining, Habsburg was almost in full effect, but Queen Ursa was the bastard offshoot from Duke II, and also my relative too. So weird family drama aside. Yep. Alright. Yeah, if you're new, which I'm sure a lot of you are, there is one prevailing tradition other than just throwing the king or queen into the river. There is one prevailing tradition that has been brought about here, and that is throwing everyone and anyone into the dungeon at the first opportunity of throwing anyone into the dungeon. No questions asked. Any other option? No. Throw them into the dungeon. We are obsessed with throwing people into the dungeon. Think I gotta stay loyal because this is my relative. Yeah. It is decided the queen will be thrown into the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. To your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles. Of course, I died twice already due to the other tradition. Yeah. Passive victory. Let's see here. How's the kingdom doing overall? Ooh, farming. Trade actually is really good. Just realized you're broke. Yeah, that's right. You were. Yeah, that's right. I remember you had no money as the chiefs. Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Where's trade? Gold trade. Yep, golden age. Got that golden age set up. A lofty goal indeed. Suggest over the next few years, we focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. And also, if you're new, get ready for lots of very interesting and funny accents and voices. This is cursed, but funny. Enjoy your stay and enjoy the show. Come on, I'm clicking on council introductions. Council introductions? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't interact with the map. Uh-oh. I can't interact with the map! It's already scuffed! The star rail? Nope. 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 Not yet, at least. I can't even... Ooh. Vote scuffed. Oh boy. Scuffage. All right, let's see what happens if I restart this. All right, here we go. Are we scuffering? Yeah, we're scuffering. Here we go. Here we go. Continue. Load game. Okay, everyone has to join back in and then do the funny thing from before where everyone was already joined in and we had Wharf Stash. Everyone join back in. Quick, 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 quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're missing one. Marley. So recall the Wharf Stash moment, yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. There it is. Counter introduction. Chief Dean Owo. You did it! You seized the throne! We showed them what the chiefs could do, didn't we? Now just remember which side the bread is buttered. You answered to us, got it? Long live the North. That's the spirit. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council. Don't forget what I told you today. Introduce yourself to the patricians. The North remembers. Yeah. Get ready for the patricians. It's me, Mario, and yes. The patricians are from Venice. They sound like this. The pleasure, your august majesty. I hope to see your our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Thank you for the follow. Gotta ask, did you set your hair to bald and put a beard instead? Oh, you're asking for... That's funny. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. The curse of bald. The curse of bald. The curse of bald. I still don't have a Slavic accent. That's really good. Hail and well met, your highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, Introductions are done. The bald curse has finally manifested. Body decided to do it natural 15 plus years ago. Oh boy. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. Alright, end the season. Ulrika of the Haha Wolfie bloodline, powerful marcher, equestrian, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. Oh boy. Here I go yelling. When have the balance of the mods backed down from the fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Alright, Barons being Wolfie, votes. You get to vote your fate. If you could choose your fate, would you? Modernization. Lower others military. Interesting. Alright. The Barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in need of reform. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower the other region's military to a combined total of 10 or less in 4 seasons. Brave choice. Us Northerners are grizzled fighters. Yep. Yeah. The North military is the highest at the moment. Wait. Hold up. You already achieved it? I guess because the patricians don't have a military, but what the heck? You have no idea what you're doing, but do it with gusto. Pats are slacking. Yeah. I want to know who ravaged mine. From your bloodline again, yep. Sorcha of the Marley clan, well-known northern rascal, stands precariously on a log house crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Morgana is with us. Ursa now sits on the throne, and the chiefs are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to dispose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen, or cut our losses and put May on the throne instead? Yeah. Patricians rebelled. And they died. Alright, chiefs. Decide your fate. Vote now and decide your fate. Alright. That settles it then. Long live the queen. May she bring glory to Morgana. But we can always change our minds. If Ursa ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of the old-fashioned way. You'll be defeated. The chief's goal is to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Titus of the Maroon family. Charismatic former pirate scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of the Queen Ursa. Something must be done. Alright, patrician, singular patrician, decide your fate. Sorcery, raise authority now. We have another wizard on our midst. All right. The patricians plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the queen was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Internet be hiccuping still? Uh-oh. That's not good. Continue to the laws of the land. Will you give me... Oh, call for unity. I will take that. Yes. If I can't have authority, I will have stability. The Honor Guard. Uh-oh, avalanche. The printing press. One day, you're walking through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. Fearlessly defending me from dust, are you? Last week, a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins, and it stole me proper pike. I grabbed the first replacement I could find. What if there was an assassin? I'd probably hide behind a decorative urn. I can only apologize, Your Majesty. The Palace Watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honor guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch? Well... Get rid of the urchins in the first step. My vote is there's no need to do anything. Right? Right. There's no need to do anything. Alright. Get your voting on. Vote, vote, vote. Voting time. Alright. Who? And yes, when I sink down in the corner like that, that is me sinking down into my chair. So I have to sit myself back up each time. I put my all into this. Next time you patrol the palace grounds, you notice that more and more of your watch have lost their equipment. The mop has been joined by another improvised weaponry, including rolling pins, colanders, fireplace pokers, and a head of lettuce. Authority is now ineffective. One thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe. Not like these kittens. They can't defend you, but they can cook you a mean salad. Yep, totally cook. I mean, the fire poker's a weapon. I just love that the head of lettuce is the most unconventional weapon there is. Yeah. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could not just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. You'll choose the Northern Warriors, won't you, Your Grace? Don't tell me you've gone soft and Southern already. I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I choose the Northern Warriors. I will make arrangements at once. The warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Alright, let's deal with... Uh-oh, I can't move the map. Uh-oh, I can't move the map. Herm. Hum-dee-dee-dee-dum. No way to scroll it way to the left. No, I can't. I literally can't do. Oh. It moved. Wait. What? Oh. I can't zoom. I'm trying to zoom. You can hear my mouse. I'm trying to zoom. I'm trying to zoom. I can't even click on avalanche or what the heck? Try touching the bottom left. Oh. All right, there we go. That works. There we go. Thank you, Pika. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were a few survivors. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the North, but surely they will vote with compassion. Let's do a call for unity. Actually, that's a lot of money. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, you get money too for me to tax later. Think of where you come from. Call for me. Alright. Get your vote on. Vote, vote, vote. Vote now. Everyone vote! Voting time! There, Wolfie. Hey, we got a new joiner. Who did you get joined into? Hey, another Baron. We got a Baron. Now there's 2 Barons. Congratulations, Wolfie. You have a partner. Your funds go toward resettling the survivors in neighboring villages with enough gold to see them through the winter. Treasure is now at 300. And Chief Dean skims a little off the top, of course, for their trouble. I'm going to be taking some of that money back later. All right, printing press. Your Majesty, a blacksmith on the Mars has come up with some sort of a printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking efforts of scribes, it produces 100 copies of a text an hour. How remarkable! Aye, my liege, isn't technology wonderful? Don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should stay in churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. Allow the printing press to be used by the masses. Only the university may use the printing press. Smart people power. Painstaking efforts of scribblers. Scribbles. Great grammar there. Yeah. They've got words in them and everything. Alright. Get your voting on. Voting time. Now, C looks like a good option. Uh-oh. It's tired. Do you want trade? Well, both do trade, but this one also does farming and lowers authority. I choose that. Quill University will be proud to take stewardship of this marvelous new technology. Over the next few months, the university publishes countless educational texts, spreading knowledge that had once been confined to its own library. I would side with the North. Yes, I would. Because the chiefs are my own people. The chiefs are my people. I am Viking after all. Proves an immense boon to trade and farming, as the common folk learn advanced techniques for increasing crop and mining yields. Unfortunately, Quill University also publishes a few histories of the kingdom that don't paint the monarchy in a flattering light. 10, 10, 10. Yeah. Except the barons didn't get their farming up to 10. It's only 7. Go figure. That authority might be too low. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, it's auction time. You guys should know the drill. If you don't, it's up there, right there at the top, right up there. Just read, exclamation point, the amount you want to fund and the letter that you want to fund. We have backup plans. We do. If there was an off down in this auction, we could have ended the game right here and now. Where's the off down option? Authority down, and it's not here. It's not here. So close to 0. Yeah. Anyways, time to get your auctioning going. Get your fingers ready on that button. Get your fingers ready to type. What do you want it to fund? The bidding starts in 3, 2, 1. Get your auctioning on. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? What building's gonna get it? It's E at 300. What is E? E is authority up. E is a monument right now. E, the monument, is at 1,000. It's up at 1,000. B is at 101. It's odd that that has 1 coin extra over 100. What is B? B is the Thieves Guild. Lowering trade for the barons. I wonder who would want to lower trade for the barons. Oh, and it's overtaken by D at 1 more gold. It's 102. What is D? D is a stadium. Lowering military. Wow. All right, it's back to B at 1 more gold, 103. We're really battling by 1 gold piece at a time. E is at 1,002. B is at 103. And 10 seconds left. It looks like it's going to be E and B. Any last second takers for whatever building that they want to do? And it's C, sniped, and E takes it back. Actually, he was there. What? C got funded like crazy, sniped at the last second, but then it was B back again. All right. Lowering trade and raising authority. Ruined the perfect tens. Yep. Ruined the perfect tens. Bankruptcy looms. I know. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? I couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you've been spending a little too freely, or maybe you gave a little too much to the north when they got an avalanche. Perhaps, but who will I know? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried piles of gold, or so I've heard. Oh good, how my extension has loaded and I can now see our gold. Yep. I don't want to lower authority or lower stability, but sell off the royal jewelry to the wealthier nobles. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Inflation is good. Tomb Raider, that will lower stability. I don't want to lower stability. I normally would do it because I could have my authority, but I can't have my authority. You auction off a dozen of necklaces, 5 gold rings, and a jeweled scepter of nobles to the nobles. It is a humiliating affair. Selling off symbols of power makes you look weak and desperate. Inflation is good. It leads to the downfall of capitalism. Rip authority, yep. Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't modify duel. Hey, I check out this scepter. It's like I'm the queen. Real glad we got that moment. Deserve a tiara. Curious discovery. Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north. Yes, I remember. A tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspected might be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. Got it for a discount too, 98 coin. I won't throw my own stuff in there. Alright, voting time! Get your vote on! Voting time! Vote now! Send your votes in. It was tied, and then it got sniped last second, or the tomb shut back up. Do we have one more vote from the Chiefs? One more vote from the Chiefs. Marley is probably, I think, having internet issues. Yep, there it is. Internet Y. There we go. Now we got a tie. If we shut it, it can't hurt us. Alright. Warriors, you know what to do. Send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins. The North has no short supply of warrior heroes. Yep, I mean, look at that military. The only problem is finding a group who are willing to work together. There are a lot of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. The Chiefs finally settle on a champion named Hrothfir, known for juggling live scorpions. Wow, okay. He will lead a band of brave warriors into the tomb. You hope to hear back from them soon. Two factions are outnumbered by one. Yep. Like real life. Finding a spouse. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Well, since I'm the queen, give me a man. Give me a man. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Is that it? Yep. End the season. In the coast, Lord Patricia Maroon sits on a pier watching the sharks swim lazy circles beneath his dangling feet. Zips up below! This is a disaster! Queen Ursa is the weakest ruler we have ever had in decades. Yes, there's no way we can convince the wizard the queen might be a threat. The queen's is scarcely a threat to our own dinner. The patricians aim to raise authority to 5 or more. Taxes. Oh. Who do I want to raise taxes on? There's not really that much money to tax, actually. I'll let you guys off with the common tax. Love common tax right now, just for the loyal North. Yep. Growth fear returns. Eligible options. New trend. Alright, let's see eligible options. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see them. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is skewed. He's bald! We got the curse of the bald. This is Skuld, firstborn son of the Northern Dean clan. Apparently he can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure he's wonderful when he comes around out of his shell. Bald are your future. He keeps the company of witch women and god speakers who have taught him mysterious secrets. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. I can see appeal, I suppose. From the coast we have Maurice, the wealthy heir to Lord Patricia Maroon's estate. He wasn't originally the heir, but his elder brother had an unfortunate accident. His interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. But to his credit, he gives a lot of it to charity. Could be worse, but could be a lot better. And finally, we have the Marchers offering Krillin, scion of the prestigious 73 bloodline. He's known for his blunt honesty and the kind of honesty that makes you enemies. He's a zealous follower of the 9th god, able to quote scripture backwards and forwards, and at volume. He's got a reputation for not giving a damn what anyone thinks of him. He's known for his hair. Is that all? Yeah. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Well, which one of them do you wish to marry? Skuld of the North. I'm marrying a divorced man. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. A new trend. I need to drink some water. Well, once engaged, he was never married. True. You have to go? That's fine. Thanks for joining and all. Stick around for what you did. Have a good night. See ya. As I drink this water. Anyways. Lord Patrician Maroon is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to sell you a crab. Of course he does. It's the latest trend among the coasts, Your Majesty. Patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as fashionable pet. As a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Really now? Alright. Send him away and don't waste my time like this again. Very well, send him in. Well, thank you all for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the prices are steep, but I assure you, these are crabs that will only go up in value. Better be encrusted with gems. They are encrusted with gems. Buy the box of crabs? Turn this fool away. What a waste of everyone's time. I'll make the sale of jeweled crabs illegal. I'm just gonna turn them away. I won't make it illegal. Crabs, honestly. What's this kingdom coming to? What else is there? Oh yeah, Hrothfir's return. We have received word from Hrothfir, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of the mountain tomb. It's going to Crab. Aha, he's back. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not a cause of celebration. Hrothfir now marches at the head of the army of magic warriors, made entirely from ice. They believe Hrothfir is an ancient king. Troubling news indeed. The traitor Hrothfir plans to take your throne, and with his frozen army. We don't have long to decide on a response. What do you suggest? This treachery must be stamped out. Ice warriors, so they can only last until they melt, I hope. He's giving you the cold shoulder. Order the chiefs to gather their army and face Hrothfir in battle. 60% chance. Oh. Send an assassin after Hrothfir. Oh. Do nothing. Do nothing. Just assassinate him. I'm vetoing do nothing. Even though, wait. Okay. Those are more knowledgeable than me. What happens when authority reaches 0? If stability is at 8 or at high, what happens? What happens if authority reaches 0? Zero is game over. So who takes over? Wait. It's just like straight up game over. Who takes over then? A noble usurps the crown. So it'll be a claimant. Okay. Well, let's just veto that. Let's just veto that. Anyways, time to vote. Get your voting on. Get your voting on. Send in your votes. What you voting for? A or B, you only have 2 choices. If you choose A, then prepare to get XCOM'd. We're just gonna be an authority-less broke kingdom. Just, the kingdom's doing great. No authority, but really good stability. But broke. Sounds like most kingdoms. You should have seen all the kingdoms in the past. Lots of money, high authority and stability, and everyone doing pretty good. Your assassin strikes true. Hrothgar is dead before the week is out, strangled in his bedroll. The Ice Warriors retaliate by rampaging around their countryside, burning farms and killing peasants. Well then. Your army tries to fight them, but the Ice Warriors prove impossible to catch, blending into the snow and avoiding the northern troops. Eventually, the Ice Warriors claim a nearby mountain fortress and dig in, resisting all attempts to root them out. Well, that just exists now. That's not going to come to haunt us later. I don't want Iron Choice. This is good for now. Yeah, these are good laws. I'll keep them. Yep. The Ice Fortress. Bankruptcy looms. Again. Again! The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. I own a rolling that make more coins. Time to crack open some tombs. Ha. That buried gold isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. The Order of the Royal Mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold mask, heap of coins, and precious jewels. Not everyone is as practical as your treasurer, however. The church denounced you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Oh boy. The royal wedding. Your wedding to Skuld is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Skuld at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Skuld, turns bright red every time a toast is called in his honor. By the time you find yourself alone with Skuld, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Hello? Hello? Nice weather, wait, for it. The wedding, I mean. You both lapse into strange silence. Skuld gulps back in his wine. I can see you need some space right now. I think that would be good. Thank you, sorry. You head up to the spare bedchamber, leaving Skuld alone. He will open up to you eventually, right? Alright, let's deal with the Ice Fortress. Cold North, cold love. The Ice Warriors in the north have occupied an old ruined castle. They're rebuilding it and declaring themselves an independent fiefdom, so loyal to the long-dead king Barnoff. He's not Sundere. We cannot let this stand. There are threats that must be dealt with. Send a diplomatic envoy to the Ice Warriors. Send the Northern Army to wipe them out. Do nothing. Why is there a 50% chance on do nothing? Deliver them the crumbling skeleton of King Bjarnoff. Bjarnoff. B sounds funny. B sounds funny. Because 50% of the time, they may just sit in their fort. That would be funny. Yeah, B sounds funny. Alright, get your voting on. Time to vote. Get your votes in. And there we go. We're delivering a skeleton. Can't beat the Midas with joy. I'll make the arrangements for Bjarnoff's skeleton to be delivered to the Ice Warriors fortress. Wait! King Bjarnoff was one of the greatest kings of the north, and his ancestral spirits will be furious if his body is removed from its rightful place in the Hall of Heroes. You can't do this! Deal with it. Defiance up, farming down, stability up. Wait. Why does farming go down and stability go up? That one doesn't make sense. Send an army to crush them. Military goes down. You know what? Sorry, Chief Dean, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. The council decided. Bone dust is good for the soil. Yeah! And military goes down because people die. Yeah, no, that one's obvious. And the other one, the farming going down, but stability going up, is not the obvious one. Take some time for King Bjarnoff's smoldering skeleton to make the perilous journey from the Hall of Heroes to the Ice Warriors' secluded mountaintop fortress. You hear reports that when the Ice Warriors gazed upon their dead creator, they let loose an eerie, otherworldly howl. For 100 miles around, the crops rotted in their fields, and the birds fell from the sky. That makes sense. After that, realizing that their creator had been dead for centuries, they scattered into thousands of razor-sharp pieces. Okay. Amidst dark and forbidding forest, a small, squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Ha! The kingdom's military is all in shambles. Those pathetic weaklings couldn't fight their way through a field of rabbits. I have drafted the reform proposals as planned. The council will be more than happy to follow our lead. Good. We must ensure they don't get skittish. The kingdom must be stable for our proposal to work. Grand. A calm before the storm. For the next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must raise stability to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay. The Pats aren't pulling their weight. All they care about is coin. Yeah. Oh, well. Requisitioning where? Rare reagents. Good lord. Speaking. Huh. Ursa, I've come to ask a favor. I've recently purchased a very rare reagent for one of my alchemical studies. The powdered tusk of a greater black march boar. Unfortunately, it's been delayed. Hey, welcome, Goatfish. Who did you join? You joined the patricians! Hey! Maroon, you've got a buddy now. Congratulations. I was buying it from Baroness 73. TL 73. Could you ask her about it? If you have time, of course. I'll look into it. The gods are good. Let me know how you fare. You summon Baroness TL to the council chambers the next day to talk in private. Hail, my liege. What can I do you for? I hear you have something from my husband. Sadly, I can't give you all the tusk just yet. It's quite embarrassing, really. But it was stolen by a jealous rival hunter, Baron Wolfie, to be precise. By rights, it was my trophy to sell. I killed the beast fair and square, but they disgraced it. But they disagreed, of course. Said that it was on their land, so it should be theirs. That means the votes are even. Pretty much, yeah. And fighting in the barons, yep. Regardless, I've been trying to get it back so that I can present it to your husband as I promised, to no avail. This is too much hassle. Scold will have to do without. I'll order the tusk returned to you. Why can't you just find a new one? Let's steal. Okay, you got 1 or 2 options. I'll order the tusk returned to you, or let's steal it back. 1 for I'll order the tusk returned to you. 2 for let's steal it back. Submit your answers. 2, 2, 1, 2. Well, 2s have it. You don't need the tusk. Let's steal it back. I'll do your propose. We do that, Your Highness. Wolfie doesn't need tusk, so maybe we can default to 1. Nah, we steal it. Hey, lower stability. Muster forces and take their castle by force. We need to lower that stability. Send a spy to retrieve it. No, who wants a stable kingdom? I mean, I do too. If you don't mind paying for it. Do you mind paying for it, TL? One? Oh, everyone's going one. Everyone's going one. Ones have it. Alright. I sold another baron's castle of a boar's tusk. Very expensive one, I suppose. Very well, my liege. I will get to it. With the protection of the crown behind her, Baroness TL quickly assembles a force to siege Baron Wolfie's holdings. But they still aren't willing to hand over the prize, and so a bloody battle ensues before Baroness TL is eventually victorious. Scold receives the tusk before a week's end. He is most pleased with it. Hopefully it was worth all the blood that was shed to acquire it. Let's see here. The crab bubble bursts. The crab bubble bursts. Oh no. Worth it for the husbando. Yeah. He's using it to grow hair. Rip crabs. Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. What? Nani? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. Curiously, Lord Patricia Maroon, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all of his crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. Something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market, and they are casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. The sea had more crab. Surprise, surprise. Oh no, I'm gone. See Maroon being a monopolist. How could he? Rip bank account, yep. Let the coast suffer the full consequences of this crisis. Arrest, hey! Arrest Lord Patricia Maroon and confiscate his old ill-gotten goods. Well, as per tradition, we must put him in the dungeon. Put Maroon in the dungeon. Arrest Maroon. Veto C, right? No. Yeah, we must honor the tradition. We must honor the tradition. All right, get your voting on. Time for voting. Time to vote. Submit your vote. Arrest this person. Arrest him. Your money is our money. Can't vote from jail. Alright. Oh, I love it. Maroon to elect Boogaloo, I guess. Yep. Your soldiers storm Lord Patricia Maroon's opulent mansion, arresting him and confiscating his ill-gotten crab gold. The trial will be held as soon as possible. Outraged patricians protest that your actions are illegal and make a mockery of the law. Don't they know you're the queen? Arms shortage. I mean, you don't have a military. Your August Majesty, the situation in the Costa is dire. The patricians, the Queen's navy is in tatters. So a few ships remain that I fear we lack the present to patrol our trade routes. We must bolster our dwindling forces on the coast. Who knows what will happen to our people without the protection? Hire a mercenary company to help protect the coast. Employ traders from the north to build new ships. The coast has no need for sailors. Leave them be. Alright, I'm just, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Vote. Go now. Go for it. Vote. Voting time. Voting time. Submit your votes for voting's sake. Where are my chiefs at? Alright. B has it. A coast without ships is like a library without books. You set northern carpenters, Wainwrights, and Coopers to make sea vessels to replace those the patricians have lost. New shipbuilding jobs bring life to the northern economy, and the patricians get the boats they always wanted for an absolute bargain. The military is now weak. Trade can't go higher. Defiance goes down. Nice. Alright, end the season. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the northern chiefs are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrosses by colored string. The queen has married Skuld. Praise Morgana. Now she just needs to get on with the baby making. We can't hold off the other regions forever. Aye, the clock is ticking. Our warriors have been going missing recently, as have a number of our weapon stockpiles, yet the barons are stronger than ever. There's some sabotage going on, or my name isn't Chief Renville. Then we've got to keep up our efforts. Queen Ursa isn't going anywhere on our watch. The chiefs must continue to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the queen produces an error and completes her ambition. Saba, what now? I was busy with a boar. Cooking it. Thanks for the follow. And it's auctioning time! What do we got here? We got the Grand Bazaar, increasing trade, library, increasing stability. Got the prison, decreasing stability, and theater, decreasing authority. The deer park, lowering farming, and the monument, increasing authority. Great choices all around. D for the memes. We'll see what happens. Anyways, get your auctioning fingers ready and your money purses at hand. The auction starts now. C at 400, stability going down. B at 650. F at 850. Boots out C. Is F and B. F at 850 and B at 650. Any others gonna take the lead from B, F, and B? Anyone else? Anyone else? Will D come back? Will C come back? Will D take over B and lower authority? Not much happening on 20 seconds on the board. Anyone else funding anything else, or do F and B have it at 850 and 650 respectively? And there's B getting in more funding, just in case, to have a little more cushion, I suppose. And there you have it, it's B and F. All right. Modernization proposal about your heir. Let's go for air first. Your marriage skull has grown strong and steady. Wow, this has been consistently strong and steady marriages. That's crazy. Like an old castle wall, it began as a political arrangement. It's blossomed into something like love. Put the patricians on my back. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. Your royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. Love like a castle wall, firm and keeping people out. Modernization. Your Highness, the barons of the March plan to have the council push through a number of military reforms. For the good of the kingdom, they say, but the reforms are designed to consolidate martial control over our ranks. You have to stop them. In this situation, I can only give you advice, my queen. The barons are waiting for a period of stability that will allow them to pass the necessary amendments while everyone's guard is down. It looks like as though the barons will soon have the opportunity they need to put forth military reforms, but things could change. You bring the revelations, which the barons wholeheartedly deny to the council. Accuse the barons of treason. Stall the military reforms with a host of legal quibbles. Allow the reforms to pass unhindered. Mostly about boars. Clearly C is the best option here. Nah. For the kingdom. No! True, more boars for all. Loud buzzer sound. Accuse the barons of treason. Treason! We'll dungeon them all. More time, stall it. Nah. It'll only delay the scheme for one season, but we could delay it forever if we lock them up. Lock all of them up. Alright, get your vote on. Submit your votes. Voting time, time to vote. Treason is the season of the boar. L Barons. Maroon is in jail. How he voting? Don't worry about it, Wolfie. On house arrest. The council chambers erupts with shouts and insults, accusations, formal and informal, circulate throughout the kingdom, shocking everyone. Peasants in March and beyond protest the reforms. Derisive cartoons are posted on tavern notice boards, while priests warn against trusting the self-serving barons and their wicked ways. Can only hope it will be enough to delay the reforms. The jousting tournament. Your Majesty, the Barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. Wonderful, I'll compete myself. I'd love to attend and support a knight. Send a note to decline. Democracy, kind of boring, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Ugh, the bore puns. Ugh. Puns. 2. 2. I'd love to attend and support a knight. Support a knight or just decline? It'd be funny just to straight up decline. 3. It would be funny just to straight up decline. The knight might be... the knight might be hot, who knows? Could fight, maybe you'll die, hero. No, you don't die. Hero. Nice joke. Let's decline. Or well, I'll support a knight. The Chancellor inclines their head politely. It wouldn't be my ideal day out, Your Majesty, but I'm sure you will have a marvelous time. After several rounds of deliberations, the council approves wide-ranging reforms to the kingdom's standing armies. The barons are the major contributors to this new model army, having volunteered their expertise and manpower in these trying times. Meanwhile, in a foreboding marcher fortress, the barons are celebrating. Ha! I can hardly believe they went for it. This is all well and good, but we have not won yet. We must make our final preparations before we take control. Alright, barons, vote your destiny. Vote your fate. Vote your fate, barons. Not the best of options, but they're your only options. Alright. Lower authority, eh? Well. Grand. It's settled then. We invented the printing press, we shall invent the gun. With our new model army and control of the kingdom's military, we need only knock the queen down a few more notches to force abdication. Invent these nuts. For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 2 or less. Oh boy. We'll do common tax. Treasury is pretty good. Don't need to move it to cruel tax. The crab trial. Easing the tension. Your Majesty, nobles of the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends? What do you all have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition. A fashion show, perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? an exchange of gifts, a friendly fashion competition. Game of riddles could be fun. This is a stupid idea. Well, I'm vetoing this as a stupid idea. You gotta choose one of them. Kinda want the fashion show. I've never seen this before. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Like, what the heck? The Chancellor calling for team building exercises between the monarchy and the nobles? Fashion show is your favorite? Yeah, I've never seen any of this. So, I'll let you guys choose. Put your votes in. Voting time. It's a walk-off. One person voting for riddles. Go fish. Are you a riddle yourself, goatfish? Should be shoo-ins. Oh man. Wonderful. I'll make the arrangements at once. A cash prize shall go to the winning noble, I think. Nobles of the council began murmuring. A fashion show? They better buy some new jewelry and dig out their finest outfits. Alright. The crab trial. Alright, Maroon. After months of delay, Lord Patrician Maroon is finally due to stand trial for his crab-related market manipulation. It's going to have way too much fun with the fashion show. Oh boy. You stand accused of taking fraud and trickery hundreds into buying expensive crabs. How do you plead? That gremlin laugh, though. I'm guilty only of making a money, so I broke a few laws along the way. Is that a crime? And it's innocently exploiting a market crisis. Yes, obviously I pronounce you guilty as charged, and your fate will be decided by the Queen. Pardon the offender, imprison the guilty partner, hang the scoundrel. No, imprison! Propose an alternative form of community service to abstain Maroon of their jail term. They provide the kingdom with crabs and butter for the next 5 years. Jail! 3, no. We don't kill, we jail. We imprison. Lord Patrician Maroon is dragged away in chains, wailing for clemency. Most of the watching nobles agree that justice has been done, except for the patricians, of course. We still got that authority up. Yep. Please, your majesty, Maroon has young children. Who is supposed to pay for the upkeep of his villa? All according to plan. See, if I just keep authority at a balance of 5, or well, actually, if it was 4, well, it's all fine. It's all fine. Favorite competitor. Come on. There we go. It's so scuffed the way I have to click on these. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field, watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. Send your husbands tonight? No. Welcome, one and all. We have a most thrilling guest today. Murmurs rise from the crowd along with scattered applause. My liege, the highest-ranking knights of the tournament all applying for your favor. The first Baron, Wolfeas the Cunning, who won every bout last year. Some claim that they cheated, but surely they're just jealous. That be Skullduggery? Skullduggery? BRB bathroom break? Alright. It was the boar meat muscle. Second's Johan. No one thought he would succeed this year, but he obviously trained hard. The people are calling him the underdog. Last noble patrician Goldfish, the interloper, a surprise foreign contestant, but they qualified nonetheless. So, your majesty, who will you favor? Wolfie the Cunning, the underdog, the interloper. Wolfie, Johan, or Goatfish? Who do I want to pick? You're kind of crazy, not gonna lie. You know what? Let's screw the barons. We're gonna put a patrician in there. Let's put a patrician in there. Grumbling echoes around the watching barons. But Goatfish's group cheers wildly. You beckon them forward and affix the ribbon to their chest. The crowd cheers as they ride to the starting post. You hope they die. Clap politely, whoop and cheer, nod assertly. All of them have a 50% chance. What am I rolling on probability here? %. No, 50% for what? You know what? I'm gonna whoop and cheer. Laughter ripples around the audience and cheering redoubles. The bout begins. Baron Wolfie is their first opponent. Their horses stamp as the two jousters glare at each other across the field. How about you? The jousters gallop towards each other. Goatfish's lance catches Wolfie in the shoulder, but does not unseat them. Ah, okay. But they are weakened. On Goatfish's next charge, they hit Wolfie right in the chest. The horse stumbles, then throws him into a heap of in the dust. Go back to the kennel it came from. Goatfish wins the day, claims a hefty cash prize, and is on track to win the entire jousting championship. Amazing. No kill shelter through that's too far. Johan has got this. I don't know about that. The chiefs are gathered in the empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. By Guahala's beard! Do you remember those military reforms the barons pushed through the council? They're trying to reorganize the royal armies into a fighting force that's loyal only to them. Is it too late to stop them? The reforms have already been passed, and the Queen still has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing tact. If it's too late for the Queen Ursa, we might want to get out while we can. Our only option right now is to retake the throne by force, if we think that Ursa is too weak to hold it. But it's all or nothing play. If we rebel now, our goodwill will be gone, not to mention a few of our heads if we lose. We'll be back to square one. Take it by force. Alright, chiefs. Vote your fate. Vote your destiny. Voting time, chiefs. Get your votes in. Where are my chiefs at? Is Marley back? Where are my chiefs at? Dean? Dean? Too much to push against. Dean? Dean? Where are you, Dean? Marley went to the bathroom. Where's Dean? Dean! Rothfair got him. Abstaining to vote is still a vote. We move on? No, we do not move on. We do not move on. We wait for my chiefs. Oh, I'm gonna sit up while we wait for any one chief to return. Oh man, I'm gonna take this moment to drink some water. I need water. It's 3:58 in the morning. Chiefs.
Pull the lever.
Wrong lever! Chiefs need to vote to raise authority to prevent barons from winning. I mean, the patricians, well, yeah. I mean, we got stability pretty much. Shh. We have stability. There is stability. And I can easily raise stability more. The patricians want stability to get their subterfuge ongoing. Or authority. We're moving to phase 2 after this vote. staying with the witch. Are you moving it? Yeah, I guess you are moving in. You would be moving into phase 2 after this vote, aren't you? Oh. I'm gonna take a moment to stretch here. Oh. Oh. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys enjoying it? Hey, Dean! Dean! I kinda want to wait for Marley to come back and see what she votes for. So how you guys doing? You guys having fun? You want to get up and make some coffee? Yeah, Marley went to the bathroom. You leave the endless march. Go make your coffee, but come back. Go make your coffee. You have one Baron helping you, so it's fine. Go make your coffee. Surely, I think after this vote, I'll get the heir. And then so I'll get the heir. I think the heir will come after this vote. And then in the next season, the spy will come. The spy will come and talk, and the monarchy will win because I achieved the monarchy achieved its goal with trade. Need more votes? I just want to see what Marley wants to vote for, honestly, more than anything else. I mean, we can move on since you voted, since we got a chief vote being yours. But I actually kind of I want to see what Marley votes for. Marley voted for the Barons to win. I don't know about that. Nuh-uh. Betrayal. You know, I really love the music in this game. It's so much fun. Yeah, I don't think Marley voted for the Barons to win. As Goatfish says, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Wait, hold on. Finger wag. Uh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That was a whole body wag. Yeah. Can't really do just the head just because of the way that the Wardo, my VTuber program, works. Can't do just head. Because it moves the whole body the way that it works. Barons will lose. That they will. Need to go. Parents are asking something ridiculous again. You want to throw your vote in real quickly before you go, though? One final vote. Here, I'll get out of the way. Hold on, I'll get out of the way for you, Marley. I'm pretty sure Marley is on her phone. Oh, you voted B. Okay. Well, there we go. Raising authority. Thanks for joining, Marley, and being, or thanks for participating, Marley. Hope you had fun. Just this vote that I need to go before I get yelled at again. Yeah, go before you get yelled at, Marley. But thanks for playing. All that waiting time. Listen. Listen. Listen here. The gods are good. This should keep Ursa you should help this should help Ursa keep a good grip on the peasantry. But we can't do it all for her. Jesus must continue to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. The coast, Lord Patricia Maroon II sits on a pier watching the sharks swim lazy circles beneath his dangling feet. Suddenly the water begins to boil and froth. The sharks swim off in terror. A huge, shaggy figure rises from the sea. What? You wanted to meet me? Make it quick. A giant squid is fighting a sperm whale 30 miles from here, and I don't want to miss it. I thought we might have a common goal. The queen has been overstepping her bounds recently, hasn't she? The queen's navy did anchor their ships over my favorite reef last month. Bloody annoying. Alright, I'll help you, but you better get rid of the bees first. Oh. Good luck with that. Did you say bees? Yes, on this plane they're simple insects, but in our fairy world, they're dreams and magic. They're powerful and intelligent, call themselves the dreams of being. I have an innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk, beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Don't have the authority law. Well, darn. Hey, Alpha! Did it actually put you at the Barons? It did. Hey, Alpha. Oh, it's the fashion show. Let's see what this fashion show is. Baron stacking the deck. You enter the council hall to find it transformed. The walls are beckoned with mirrors and jewels. The long table has been repurposed as a catwalk. Your Majesty, welcome to the kingdom's very first fashion show. Remember, you'll be voting on which of these nobles is best dressed. Chief Marley III does some kind of pagan dance down the catwalk, featuring a lot of foot stomping and hand clapping. Once she reaches the catwalk's end, she hurls an axe clear across the council hall, thudding into the wall. Hoo-ha! Check out the goods! Don't be shy! I like the enthusiasm. Oh dear, did you forget there was a show today? She was aiming at her parents! Yeah, she was! I like the enthusiasm. Baron Tissel stomps down the catwalk with a face like thunder. Once he reaches the catwalk's end, he strikes a formidable pose, arms folded, legs apart. This was a total waste of time. I'm still waiting to be impressed. Were you in a hurry to leave the house this morning? I'm still waiting to be impressed. Noble patrician Goatfish struts confidently down the catwalk, posing outrageously and blowing you a kiss. I am fabulous, am I not? I was hoping for more. It's adorable how hard you tried. Kind of weird, but I was hoping for more. And of course, our last competitor is the queen herself. Get up on that stage, Your Majesty. What? Sashay down the catwalk with as much style as he can muster. Shuffle nervously across the stage. Refuse to take part in this nonsense. Half fish, half goat. All two. Number one, yeah. I mean, it's 70% chance unless we get XCOM'd. Ew, there, we didn't get XCOM'd. You pout and pose and pirouette like a pro. Nobles applaud until dust falls from the ceiling. Huh? Until dust falls from the ceiling. Raising authority. You know, I think I know where my vote's going, you know. Alright, vote time. Put your votes in. Don't just vote for yourself. You will bomb my house. Dean? Beg of you, please. You've done it once before, you'll do it once again. Hey, there's a tie! Not bombing the house. Well. Let's go, Queen. Yeah. Raise that authority. And the winner is the Queen. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Don't just vote for yourself. Exactly. Exactly. We're bombing the castle. Of course, it just means that you get your own prize money back. But it's nice to know that the nobles think you're stylish, or that they're eager to suck up to you. Either one's a win. Alright. What else was there? Oh, the Stone Maiden. Let's do a petition first. My adjusting victories have made me famous all across the coast. In fact, the people of my hometown, Armin's Apparel, want to build a statue in my honor. Will I donate to the project? I want to. Hello, Arlo game. I'm gonna call you Arlo. Arlo. Hello, welcome. You can join by typing !join and their or lack of their pronouns of which you want the game to recognize you as. Baron Summit 1, yeah. Build a statue for noble patrician goatfish. Put them to work training coastal troops instead. Jousting is tiresome now. We should have more popular contests like rowing. Wait a second. Oh, this is interesting. Lizard, who did you get put in as? Hey, you got put as a chiefs. Nice. Nice. Welcome to the clan. Alright. You know what? Just vote. Just vote. Get your vote in. Voting time. Man, this is really split, huh? This is really split. Oh, not anymore. Was it even a question? Oh. Oh. What happened to the other barons? Barons? Sleeping, yeah. Alpha has become the sole baron. You are the march. You were the north, now you are the march. Alright, we move on. The people of Armin's Pearl rejoice as visitors flock to admire the shiny new statue of their favorite jouster. Meanwhile, the jousting fad whips up to a frenzy all across the kingdom. Stoneman. Behold, your highness. Brandisel pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Baroness Teal. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? Behold my stuff. It's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, my liege. This is all that remains of my fellow baroness. It seems our stone maiden is abroad in March. Bouncing in and out. Brewing coffee. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right, you left to make coffee. Where's TL? I know she's abroad. She's called the Stone Man. This is no laughing matter. She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gales are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time, before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Baroness Teal on her latest hunting trip. Please, my liege, we must do something. Baroness Teal has died. Welcome Teal the Second. Hire a wizard to take care of this. Send an army to smash this thing to rubble. Oh gosh. Tell everyone in the marsh to hide. Consult the fairy tales for a solution. Oh boy. You know what? I'm vetoing the wizard because that's a lot of money. I'm vetoing the wizard. We have money, we can help. I mean, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, we do have money, but we only have about 1,000 left. Alright. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Vote time. Put your votes in. Tell everyone in the march to hide. Yeah, wizards are not good. Okay, there we go. That's not a solution. That's pure cowardness. Maybe cowardly, but it works. The stone maiden wanders around the march aimlessly, finding nothing but barred doors and shuttered windows. At long last, she retreats to her lair deep underground and falls asleep once more. But the weeks of stillness have devastated the Marcher economy, and a lot of barons got very into baking sourdough. Don't know why he's angry. It worked, yeah. Oh boy. There's the heir. A vanity project. We'll do the heir first. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down too. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My son. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son? What is his name? Ursa the Second. The gods are good, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Ursa the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. A vanity project. The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, and paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? I propose we carve your Majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but will ensure you're always remembered. That does sound pleasing. I'm so glad you think so, Your Majesty. It be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. We call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. This idea best left forgotten. Increased trade. I mean, that trade's already high, but why not make it higher? Why not make that trade higher? Whoa, too much money? Yeah, that is a lot of money. Let's increase that trade. Alright, voting time. Get your voting in. Also, really, why are we going all Mount Rushmore on this? Yep. Alright. Oh. Alright. That's best left forgotten. When the results of the vote are announced, Chief Architect sighs in disappointment. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to focus my work elsewhere. Decides to train up enterprising architects and builders across the kingdom. Sharing his knowledge, many of the nobles make use of this new expertise and renovate their estates. Jousting fever. Come on. I regret to inform you of a jousting-related petition from the March, Your Majesty. Why regret? It's a splendid idea. Your Majesty, we must reinstate jousting as the official justice system of the March. Trial by combat the way it used to be, before the courts started sticking their noses in. Except it's a healthy way to resolve disputes. Refuse, better stick with the courts. Accept and donate some horses to the new system. Well, I'm gonna veto that one. Well, Defiance is actually pretty high. Well, can't afford it. You know what? Start the vote. Here, get your vote on. Vote time. Vote, vote, vote. Voting time. Decide what you're putting your vote towards. Go fish trying for that gambling. Oh wow, it's kind of all over the place, huh? Oh. I kind of want to accept it, just to lower that defiance. I can afford it. The Chancellor looks skeptical. Skeptical. Gosh, I'm like struggling tonight. Skeptical, but says nothing. The barons are delighted. The March reports less crime overall as the people fear being impaled by a lance. Physical fitness of citizens also rises, with many learning to ride just in case of legal trouble. Alright. And it's auctioneering time. Why does the barons both have raise and lower authority? It doesn't make any sense. Perfect. Alrighty. Well, You got raise authority, lower stability, lower military, lower farming, and raise military. What building is gonna take the cake? Find out now! With the auctioning starting, get those fingers ready and those coin purses open. Auction starts now! Alright, E, how's it at 500 gold? As the first building to get funded. What will be the second building to get funded? A is the second building to get funded. Raise authority. And E was decreased farming for... Oh yeah, that's right. Patricians need to lower farming. I forgot about that. A and E stand uncontested at 500 gold each. E has gone into the lead with 1 coin. B up and at what? Alright, A got funded at wow, got sniped at last minute. And B too. Yeah, what the heck? What the heck was that? No authority for you. That was a net 0, yep. Oh, wow, that's funny. You're out again? Alright. Well... It, doesn't matter, because, well, my ambition has been achieved. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build that on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that the queen who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of your own. But the Chancellor has other ideas. Create a kingdom-wide spy network, stability and trade. Recover the Scepter of Sages, faith and trade. Well, faith is no good. Stability and trade, spies, yep. Seems like every time it's always spies. It always goes down, it always comes down to the spies. Funny enough. Wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. But this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and trade, overall trade, as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Yeah. The Wandering Bard. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just a bard, your highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they called me. A song, you say? About me? Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all about ready. I have saved my best work for you, my queen. All it requires is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to fear me. Teach them to love me. Yeah, teach them to love me. Miss the boar. Do so, your highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks and everyone within the crown lands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I need only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. Discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. Pay you? Don't be silly, I'm the queen. Oh, very well, take your money. I'll pay you quadruple, make it worth my while. You deserve more than that, what about 1,000? I don't want to pay 1,000 gold. Just take your money and leave. The bard nods enthusiastically and heads out to do your bidding. The song wow! 50% chance and succeed. The song has the desired effect, which everyone's praising your good nature. Clairvoyant visit. Your Serene Highness, Your August Majesty, Lord Patricia Maroon II has been having a prophetic dreams. Think this might be GG soon? Yep. It is true. I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Give me a prophecy then. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. Still got so much that can change. Yeah. I guarantee Monarch win with 2 loyalist regions. Pretty much. For example, I dreamt of a chief Arwalo being beheaded. And a plague of bees will bring doom upon the Baron Thistle's household. What hell's bells? I can't live without honey on my toast. Please, your esteemed highness, have him foretell the future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. Just the barons who are trying to scheme. This makes the game completely uninteresting. More or less, yeah. Yeah, this has been kind of a slow game, honestly. There've been some moments. There've been some moments. Make Lord Patricia Maroon II official council advisor. Throw this charlatan into the dungeon. Well, I mean, it's tradition. Whenever we get the option of dungeon, we have to go for it. It's tradition. It's tradition. We always throw people in the dungeon. It's just what happens. Alright, get your voting on. Voting time. Dungeon time. Alright. Let's get this Gamba. Love how Maroon's family is getting screwed over yet again. Yup. Marley's family got really screwed over.
Maroon 07 asked me, why must I be thrown in the dungeon? Maybe because you asked a question as annoying as a sea urchin stuck in my tentacle. But in all seriousness, Lumyra DH probably has a good reason. They're the king of the castle after all. Or maybe they're just messing with you for fun. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, it knows they're playing King in the Castle. It's such a smart AI. Thank you, Squidward. Yes, I definitely have a good reason. Oh, that's great. What? But your Serene Highness. It failed. Lord Patricia Maroon yells out as the watch hauls him away. The queen's iron grip will rust and crumble away. Beware! Beware! Squidward is on it, yep.